guys, and welcome to my messy desk. Most of this is marker, so I can't really get that off without hairspray, and I don't own any. Today we are planning, this is going to be a long one, obviously you can tell by the timestamp, the week of September 5th through the 11th, which is my birthday week, as well as the week I was in Disney, which, like, magical. And so I am going to be using this Frozen kit from SPC because if you know, you know, Frozen is my favorite Disney movie. I liked to pretend that it was The Little Mermaid for the longest time, and like that is my second favorite, but like truth be told, Frozen is my favorite, Elsa is my icon, and I have the Elsa castle tattooed on my leg. We're really dedicated to the cause over here. So this is the kit we will be using. I am going to be using the Ice Queen underlays from my shop in both dark purple and mid blue, as well as the Ice Queen washi, some snow headers, and the Ice Queen overlays in dark purple. And I do have this purple washi from SPC because I do not have the 15mm. I do have a bunch of gold stuff I'm going to be bringing in. You will see it when we get to it. My inserts are from Aura Estelle. My tweezers are from Sassy Plannahannah. And with that being said, let us get on into it. So this is gonna be, like I said, a pretty long video. There's like 4 extenders for the 4 days I was in Disney, so that just naturally makes for more to say. Let's get into the stories of the week. Story time with Hannah. So Monday was the day before we left. We went to the post office. I got Round Rock donuts. They were fabulous. Did my usual Monday stuff, and then I'm just busy. I finished up my character doodle organization like redo this day, and so like partway through the day, this is also Labor Day, I go out into the living room, and we have like this beam in between the hallway and the living room, and there is like this huge bubble in the paint. It's like been raining a lot here in Texas, and it's like drooped down literally like that much. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, we're about to have a roof leak, we're going out of town, this is a nightmare, blah, blah, blah. So I called emergency maintenance because it says like if it has something to do with like a water leak, call emergency maintenance, okay? Pretty easy, simple. Okay, that's another scene right there because you can see Sven's tail, so we'll do that. So, whatever. I call emergency maintenance, and it says like leave like your name, your phone number, your address, because they're closed because it's the holiday, and that if this is that like air conditioning is not considered an emergency, but if it's like a water leakage, this, that, the other thing. I'm like, okay, cool. Leave a voicemail with like our address, my information, my phone number, blah, 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 all the shit they wanted. And then I also sent an email, and I was like, hey, like, this is Hannah. In the email, I'm like, yeah, we have like this roof leak. We need somebody here ASAP. We're going out of town tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. Hours pass. I accidentally ripped that. And the chick finally calls me back. Rude as fuck. Like, yeah, well, I don't know what you want me to do. It is a holiday and nobody is coming out today. And I'm like, okay, well, it said that if it was like a water issue, like leaking, to call emergency. And she's like, and when you send an email, you need to include your address, because I didn't put it in the email. She's like, we manage over 200 properties, like all of this attitude. And I'm like, ma'am, I called and left all of that information. I was just emailing as a follow-up, which I said in the email, I'm following up to my phone call. We just left a voicemail, so you had all the info. Please kindly fuck off. Like, she was so rude, it was to the point I almost like straight up said like, you can lose your attitude, because it was just extreme. And so she's like, yeah, well, is it coming from the roof. And I'm like, well, I would assume so, but I'm not a roofer, so I am not going up there. I don't know what you want from me, lady. Like, I don't have this information. And she's like, well, you're going out of town tomorrow? And I'm like, yeah, we'll be back like Friday night, but not till like close to midnight, so Saturday. And she's like, okay, well, I don't know what you want me to do for you. Do you have somebody that can like come there and be there so that they can come? I'm like, no, like I literally just moved here from New York. I don't know a ton of people here. Don't got anybody that can be here. And so naturally she continues to be a bitch and says to me, well, and so I don't know. She's just going on and on, being rude, and how, well, she can send somebody and they can look from the outside. Tomorrow they can come and look at the outside, but they probably won't be able to do anything because they can't get into the inside without us there, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Which, like, is fine. First off, I've never had a rental property where they didn't have access, like, with a key. So that is a little bit odd, but, like, whatever, that's fine. It's fine. And so the thing that really annoyed me is I did put in a maintenance request online, and online there was like the option to select like they can enter your house if you are not home. So like, why is that even an option if like they can't? I don't know. That was really stupid to me. And so she's like keeps asking me if like I have somebody who is able to be there or something, and I literally said to her, I was like, I don't know what you're asking me. And then she starts talking to me like I'm an idiot. She's like, okay, so, and I'm just like, bitch, fuck off. She was really rude. And then when the guy called, he was also really rude. He's like, why would I waste my time coming there if you're not there? And I'm like, I don't know, bro. And then fast forward, Chris called him this morning now that we're home. He's like, well, I can't do anything till Monday, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, great, awesome, I love that for us. Don't do anything till Monday then. But Chris called him today, and Chris was like, yeah, he was really nice. And I'm like, yeah, because you're a man, and especially in Texas, they aren't really the biggest fan of women, so he's probably just gonna be rude to me because I'm a girl, period, whatsoever. You cannot convince me otherwise. So that was that. We went to like this Mediterranean restaurant for dinner. It was really good. And yeah, so the next day we went to the good old Disney World. We got to the hotel like way before our room was ready, so we just dropped off our stuff as you can do at a Disney resort. Yeah, so we dropped off all of our stuff and I got changed in the bathroom, and then we went over to the Magic Kingdom, and we got there literally by like noon. And I did get the Genie Plus, which made things super easy. We're basically able to do everything. We got lunch at Cosmic Rays, and I don't know what happened to Disney chicken tenders, but like they went downhill, period. It was an adventure, an adventure, an adventure, an adventure. But got some terrible chicken nuggets, and I literally just ate the french fries. And then we did what one does, goes on their favorite ride first, which for me, I'm also using gold with this kit, just FYI, is the People Mover. It is my favorite ride, which is like so stupid and random, but like it's just relaxing, okay? You just be vibing and chilling. Oh my god, I forgot I needed to do the extenders. We hate this for me. Fuck a duck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck a duck. And I don't have enough underlays, so this is cute. I'm going to grab some SPC bougie boxes. Guys, I got so busy telling a story about the fucking roofing situation that I forgot this whole situation. Thankfully, these are pulling up like a dream because I also don't own Undo. This is probably the world telling me to go buy some. Just pull out a sheet of bougie and gold from SPC. That'll do the trick. So, yeah. One of the People Mover, it was a blast, as always. I love the People Mover. I just think it's a great time, personally. I'm not really going to go into details on how I'm doing these extenders. Rosie Plans has multiple videos on how to do them, and she is better at them than I. So go check out her video if you want the details on that. We went on Space Mountain. So like I really did not understand Genie Plus, and so Andrea gave me like some lessons, and then Molly, I think she used to be on All Ears, something All Ears, I don't know, didn't watch them, didn't know her from that. I literally found her from her like brand new channel, the Mammoth Club I think is what it's called, which is kind of the weird name, but she recently did a video all about like using Genie Plus, so that also really helped me with like details on like when to book them, blah blah blah. So basically the biggest tip I have if you've never used Genie Plus is like, I didn't actually ask anybody, but because you can just check on your phone, but the second you touch, like scan your magic band into the ride that you're using it on, immediately book your next one. Like go into the app while you're walking through the queue. So we did Space Mountain, Small World, Pirates of the Caribbean. These are the things I marked. We did other things too. We did like Space Ranger, the what is it called? Astro Orbiter? I don't know, the Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger Spin. Is that what it's called? I don't know. That ride absolutely sucks compared to the one in Hollywood Studios. We did the laugh floor this day, but it wasn't as funny as it was the other day we did it, so I didn't mark it on this day. Okay, sure. Yeah, so we did all the things. We went on Dumbo, which I've actually never been on, but we did that because we were trying to kill time. We went to Gaston's Tavern, and my best friend Caitlin taught me the greatest Disney snack of all time, which is the cinnamon roll at Gaston's Tavern. And so like, just go try it, thank me later. It's humongous, but like super light and fluffy, and it's just so good. Chris is not like a sweets type of person, and so I had asked him if he wanted a bite. He was like, yeah, I'll try it. And like they'd given us 2 plates, and so he tried a bite of it, and I was like, okay, here. And he was like, oh my god, that's so good. And then he got up to like go pee or something, I don't know. And so he came back, and I like had cut off like 1/4 of the cinnamon roll and gave it to him, and he was like, oh hell yeah, thanks. So he ate the whole thing in like 1 bite basically. And I was like, do you want like more? Like you can have like another 1/4, so we can each eat half. And he was like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, are you sure? And he's like, nah, I'm not sure, give me more. So even he thought it was fire, which says a lot when it comes to sweet treats, because he is not into sweet. All that to say, go try it. It's amazing. You will not be sorry. We went on Big Thunder Mountain, which, why is the queue for that ride so warm? Like we did the Genie Plus, but even so, it was like 1,000,000 degrees in there, which was like really annoying. But yes, we did that. We did Winnie the Pooh, and then I hate the current fireworks show. It's so bad. Thank God, my friend Caitlin sent me or tagged me in a post on Facebook that Happily Ever After is coming back, and I could not be happier, because Happily Ever After, that fireworks show, makes me fucking sob. In this current one, like, I don't even care to watch it, which says a lot because I really do enjoy fireworks. So I was like, just like, yeah, I don't care to watch the fireworks. So we were like walking around, and then Space Mountain said it was like a 50-minute wait, and then we were waiting in line to like take a picture in front of it, because like always get the memory maker, so worth it in my opinion. And we were standing there, and we heard some guy be like, oh my god, Space Mountain's literally a 5-minute wait. And we looked over, within like the 3 seconds of us like standing there for the picture, the wait went down to literally 5 minutes. So we walked right onto Space Mountain, we did that. We did the People Mover again, which was really fun because we like could see the fireworks going on. So we like kind of watched the fireworks, but basically did not. And then we did go on The Little Mermaid, and I got some food at Pecco's Bill before we bounced. So it was fun. The next day was Hollywood Studios. And like the first thing we did was Tower of Terror. I think we went on Tower 2 times, maybe 3 times. I think 2 times. We did Rock and Roller Coaster a couple of times. We went and did Toy Story Mania. We did that a couple of times. We did the Alien Swirling Saucers. We did all 3 Star Wars rides. I did buy the Lightning Lane. There's like 1 ride in each park. You have to like pay extra for the Lightning Lane. So I did buy the Lightning Lane for Rise because I had to. We did Woody's Lunchbox for lunch. It's like some of my favorite food at Disney. We did the Frozen Sing-Along, which is my favorite show at Disney. So good. We met Darth Vader. We went to the Backlot Express for like second lunch, early dinner, because we had dinner reservations, but not till 9:30. We got on the bus to go over to the Polynesian because we had dinner reservations at Ohana, and the bus was broken and we had to wait for a new bus, so that was really stressful. Then the new bus came and then we went to Ohana. Oh no! Why am I like this? I literally just chopped that. Good one, Hannah. Good one. That's miserable. Okay. I don't even think I have like tape or anything nearby, so wonderful of this for me. Once we put a sticker on it, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Tell me it'll be okay, guys, because I'm worried. I'm a little worried. So yeah. I'm gonna do the show yourself lyrics down here. So yeah, next day we went to Epcot. The first thing we did was we went on Soarin', which was fun. And then we went on the new Guardians of the Galaxy ride. I was able to get the, what's that shit called? The virtual queue. They don't have like a regular queue currently at the time of me going. So we did the virtual queue. We got Disco Inferno, I think is the song's name. Which like neither of us really wanted, but it's what we got. And that ride was absolutely incredible, wonderful, magical. Loved everything about it. It was so freaking fun. So fun. So we did that. We did Frozen Ever After. We did the Ratatouille ride. We actually did Ratatouille through the like regular standby line, and we did it Lightning Lane. Everything was like super short lines this day because it was raining. The only thing I think we really needed the Lightning Lane for was Test Track and Frozen Ever After. We ate all the foods because it was Food and Wine Festival. The best thing I got was the French fry flight from the Fry Basket. I just love French fries, so it was like really good. I also got the spanakopita in Greece, which I love spanakopita, so it was really, really yummy. I did get this cheddar bacon soup at what's it called, Canada, which I've had multiple times and I've really enjoyed it, but the pretzel roll that came with it is like one of my favorite parts, and it was like hard as a rock stale. So yeah, I actually threw that away and didn't eat it. Cute. But yeah, it was really, really rainy this day, honestly. We also went on Spaceship Earth. We did Test Track, Living with the Land. I did watch Amazing Earth for the first time, or Amazing Planet, and that shit was so corny I didn't even mark it. We watched Harmonious because I think that show is absolutely stunning. So fun. Friday was my actual birthday. We went to the good old Magic Kingdom. We got breakfast. Well, Chris got like an actual like breakfast at Sleepy Hollow, is I believe the name of like the quick service we went to. I just got a Mickey waffle. I had like powdered sugar on it. It was fine. We did the Jungle Cruise because that was, we did get a Lightning Lane for it on our first day at Magic Kingdom, but it was like at the end of the night and I was just fucking tired, and I don't really like the Jungle Cruise that much to like stand there exhausted, and even with the Lightning Lane the line seemed quite long. So we did that. We also did Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. It was like a 10-minute wait. It was posted longer. I think it was posted as a 30-minute wait. But we legitimately waited maybe 10 minutes. So we went and did that, which was really fun. Kind of, I guess. I don't know. I don't love that ride. We did Space Mountain. Forgot my date numbers. It basically every single thing all day long this day was a walk-on, which was really surprising because I had considered changing to maybe do Hollywood Studios again this day. Like, I really went back and forth, considered it, because Magic Kingdom was the only day with no availability. Like, if you wanted to go to the parks, you have to, like, reserve the park. And Magic Kingdom was full up. And it was a Halloween party day, which meant the park was closing at 6 o'clock for non-Halloween party guests, which was us because we were going home, so we weren't going to be able to stay. So I didn't buy tickets for it. So I was like really worried that it was going to be extremely busy and crowded and miserable, but I guess I'm assuming at this point that the party guests count towards the maximum capacity for the day because they're able to come in at 4 o'clock before the park closes. So, and most of them don't come in till then because they can't. And so, I guess maybe if you were like an annual pass holder, you could like come in earlier if you booked it. But anyhow, everything was so quick. So like Snow White's Mine Train, the one ride at Magic Kingdom, you have to like pay extra for the lightning lane. Didn't even need it. Still went on it. Walked onto Space. Did Small World. Did Pirates. Did Haunted Mansion. I mean, like, I used the lightning lane because I had paid for it. So I'm like, whatever. I'll just use it. That's fine. Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor was so freaking funny this day. Like, if you've never done it, it's like it's probably like my second favorite show after Frozen Sing Along. It's just so funny. They like pick people in the audience and like make fun of them. And at one point, it's like Mike Wazowski's nephew. He comes out and it like picks somebody in the audience to like help it, to like read their mind. And he picked this girl, Regina. And he's like, okay, think of a number between 1 and 100. Do you got it? And she would be like, 15. And he's like, okay, let's try this again. That's not how it works. Think of a number. And it was like 6 times. And she just kept like screaming it out and like I don't know if she was like doing it on purpose to be funny. If she was, hilarious. If she wasn't and just didn't understand it, again, hilarious. The whole thing was just so funny. We did Space Ranger Spin. And like, I literally hate that ride that I didn't even like play. I just kind of sat there while Chris played because I just don't think it's fun at all. We got stuck on the People Mover, which was like actually really enjoyable. We were both at this point like had been Disneying really hard. We were tired. And so we got stuck on the People Mover. I think the ride stopped 4 or 5 times with us on it. And so we were literally probably on the People Mover for like 30 minutes, which is just so funny to me. And so we were just hanging out, and so I needed to mark that because it was like actually enjoyable to be stuck on it. And then we did fly home. There was a delay. It was really annoying. What really annoyed me was like this flight, like our flight didn't leave till 10:10. Like, it's late, and then we left an hour late. So like we are all exhausted, not in the best of moods, like just basically we are ready to leave. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, like it is time. I'm gonna put the Feed Me Mickey waffles and tell me I'm pretty over this, and that'll help with where I chopped it by accident like an idiot. There we go. It's fixed now. It didn't even happen. Not really many places to use these quotes because they are quite big. So we're gonna move into this. So, anywho, we're on the flight and Chris slept through this. I don't know how. I was trying to sleep, but like I can't really sleep on airplanes to begin with, so it was just not going well. Chris slept through it, like I said, but they get on the loudspeaker and they're like, attention everybody. Mind you, half of these people are asleep. The other half just wants to be asleep. Nobody wants to be calling attention right now. So they're like, attention everybody. It was the pilot's first time being like the captain, I think they said. And so like, that is kind of cool. Congratulations to him. Sound off. King, you do your damn thing, but like, don't wake me up. I was like finally drifting to sleep, and they're like, attention everybody. They're like, he's gonna come out and we want all of you guys to cheer. So it's literally like 1 o'clock in the morning, everybody's screaming on this airplane, cheering for this guy. And I'm just like, maybe when we land and everybody has to be awake, anybody, it just kind of seemed a little like inconsiderate for the fact that we were already running late, exhausted. Okay, I need something on Bruni, and I need something on the whole fam bam. That's gotta go because it's just not gonna work. I have these 2 here from a shop that is no longer open, so I'm just gonna use them to use up that sheet that actually fits so perfectly on that, around that frame. That's actually kind of cute. And we'll give one to Brune. Little Bruno. So, yeah, that was like 10 out of 10 annoying. And then Saturday was basically, I slept in. I literally slept till like 10. Went grocery shopping, got Crumble, got Panda Express, came home, took a 3-hour nap, and then did some work. And then yesterday, Sunday, was me and Chris's 4-year dating anniversary. And I worked all day, did some laundry. And then we got dinner with Andrea and Nick. That's it for the base. Let us zoom in and we will get into the day by day. I already had to restart my camera because it only like filmed for like 25 minutes because it took me so long to do the base. Okay. Oh, it's cute, it's cute. We are gonna just jump on in to Monday. The first thing I want to mark is that it was, actually no, we're gonna put something in the sidebar. I'm gonna use a little present sticker from SPC, and you guys, I am on the SPC affiliate team, so you can use Hannah 10 and save 10% off. Helps you out, helps your girl out, and yeah, I highly support you using my code. So the first thing we're gonna mark on Monday is that there was one day until Disney. And per usual on Monday, it is a 5 little thing at the top type of day. So we're gonna grab 2 of the dark blues just to get them in there. Went to the post office, got donuts, planned and filmed. So Chris came in here, he probably cut it out while I was doing the base, and like asked if the guy was still here, and I think Chris went out to go like see if he's still here, and he's just like MIA, very unsure what's going on. He never said anything to either of us. So yeah, so for one day until Disney, I do have these little gold ears from SPC. For the post office, I've got this mailbox from Carly Plans, as well as a custom PO drop from my shop in font 6. Then for the donuts, I have a donut here in like a really light blue from SPC. For planning, I've got a planner from Carly Plans, as well as a plan script from my shop in font 1 in gold. And then for filming, I've got a camera from Carly Plans, as well as a film script from my shop in font 6 in gold. On to the bottom half, I absolutely needed to mark the ceiling situation and how the lady was rude as fuck. So we're gonna put that in, and then we went to like the Mediterranean place. So I'll put that in, and then I finally finished redoing my character organization. It took me an entire week, and it was miserable. My fingers hurt really bad, so I was really glad to be done. So for the ceiling situation, I have That Bitch Cake from SPC because that's how I felt about the lady. For the food, I have the place setting icon from my shop in gold, and then for finishing my sticker organization, I have a sticker of stickers from Carly Plans. Okay, on to this day. The first thing we are gonna mark is the flight, because we had to be to the airport at like 4 o'clock in the morning, which was really frickety dickety dockin' early. And then we went to the Magic Kingdom. Went to Cosmic Rays. I think that's the name of the restaurant. I could be completely off and sound like an idiot. Who knows? And then we did the People Mover. So for the flight, I have this Airplane from SPC. For Magic Kingdom, I've got this castle from SPC and a Magic Kingdom script from my DW Parks sheet that's in font 6. For Cosmic Rays, I do have this chicken nuggets from SPC, I think, yes. And then for the People Mover, I've got this cart, this like ride buggy from SPC, and I'm gonna be using the Disney scripts from her shop in gold. Had them, so we be using them. Okay, so the first thing I want to mark over here is that we went on the People Mover, or we went on Space Mountain. I already marked the People Mover. He. And then I'm gonna mark Small World because it is a small world after frickin' all. And then Pirates of the Caribbean. And then the Mad Tea Party. Chris was like, don't spin it too fast. And I was like, funny you should say that. Let's go 1,000,000 miles per hour. Because I just be like that, okay? So I'm gonna use that. Cool. Sorry, I keep going out of frame. For space, I'm just gonna use these Mickey balloons and a Space Mountain script. Then for It's a Small World, I do have the Small World foiled icon as well as the It's a Small World script, both from SPC. Pirates of the Caribbean, I've got the Jack Sparrow doodle from SPC as well as the Pirates of the Caribbean script. Then for Mad Tea Party, I do have the Queen of Hearts from Once More with Love as well as the Mad Tea Party script from SPC. Over on a little Flappy Poo, we're gonna mark that we did Dumbo. And Gaston's Tavern. Ugh, that is absolutely getting a label because delish. Love her so very much. And then we did go on Big Thunder Mountain. And the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Cool, cute, love her a lot. So for Dumbo, I'm gonna use a little Magic Band from Carly Plans as well as a Dumbo the Flying Elephant script from SPC. For Gaston's Tavern, I do have the Cinnamon Roll from Carly Plans. I'm gonna use another little buggy to mark Big Thunder Mountain. And then I do have from the Coffee Monsters Co. this little Eeyore. I do have to cut off his booty to make him fit, but that is fine. Cut off Eeyore's little hiney, and then we do have the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh script. To the bottom half, I do want to mark that we were able to just straight up walk on to Space Mountain because that's like a rarity, I feel, at Disney World. I'm gonna like mess up my order because I don't want to like put like 2 of the purples next to each other. That just, I hate that idea. So we did that. We were able to watch the fireworks from the People Mover. I got Pecco's bill and we did the Little Mermaid. Doot. And the Little Mermaid. Okay, cute. Got it to fit. So for Walk On to Space, I just have this little castle picture Polaroid from Carly Plans. For fireworks on the People Mover, I have a fireworks sticker from SPC. We've got a little burrito wrap thing from Carly Plans to mark Pecco's bill. And then we have Ursula from Mick Plans, as well as a Journey of the Little Mermaid script from SPC. That is Tuesday. On to Wednesday. Let us take a peek. First things first, Hollywood Studios. Let's get that marked up here. Absolutely. And then We did Tower of Terror. We did the Rock and Roller Coaster and Toy Story Mania. Where's a dark purple? Okay, so for Hollywood, I do have the Hollywood icon from SPC, as well as a Hollywood Studio script from that same sheet as the Magic Kingdom one. Then for Tower, I'm going to use another Magic Band from Carly Plans, as well as the script from SPC. For Rock and Roller Coaster, we've got another Buggy from SPC, as well as the Rock and Roller Coaster script. And then for Toy Story Mania, I'm just going with what I had that matched kind of Toy Story themed. We have Slinky Dog and Toy Story Mania. We did not get to go on Slinky Dog because it was raining a lot, and though we did have the express lane thing booked, it was raining too much to allow us to go on. The ride is a rain dependent one, so it did get closed, which is a little sad, but rather than keep people safe, obviously. So the next thing I'm gonna mark is that we did go to Woody's Lunchbox for lunch, obviously. I'm not gonna use anything else on that sheet. I used like a different format in my other planner, so I'm like trying to figure out the best way to mark this. I guess I'm just gonna use one of these to mark Woody's. And then we did the Frozen Sing Along. So fun, just one of my favorites. And we met Darth Vader. It's like the first character meet and greet I've done since it's been back, which was really fun. So for, did I not grab something for, oh my god, this is not what goes in here. I'm a dingus. I'm just gonna mark it out of order. I'm gonna use this for Woody's Lunchbox from SPC, and then the Frozen Sing-Along. We will use Elsa from Once More with Love, as well as the Frozen Sing-Along script. And then for Meeting Vader, I do have the Vader Doodle from SPC. I missed what was underneath the other flap, which is very stupid of me. So we're gonna mark Alien Swirling Saucers down here, even though it goes up there, which is fine. These things I would rather have shown anyway. Star Tours, Smuggler's Run, and Rise. Star Tours. We will do Smuggler's Run and Rise. Okay, so for Alien Swirling Saucers, I'm just gonna use another Magic Band from Carly Plans, as well as the script from SPC. For Star Tours, I have a little, it's actually gigantic, C-3PO from Lettering Gym. We're gonna cut off his tiny as well to make him fit, because he is gigundo. There we go. We got the script from SPC. For Smuggler's Run, I do have a Chewy from the Coffee Monsters Co. with the script. And then for, okay, that's diagonal, but I guess that's how it lives. We have from Some Little Thing, a little Kylo from Rise of the Resistance. If you know, you know. So down here, I'm gonna mark that we got Backlot Express for like a little quick service. I'm gonna use pink when we get to it. So okay. Just wanna get my spacing good. You feel me? You feel me? Okay. So for Backlot Express, I do have some French fries from SPC. For the bus breaking down, I just have a gold card from SPC. And then for Ohana, I have a Lilo from Some Little Thing to mark Ohana. And that is the first half. Moving on to the second portion, we will mark Epcot. And then I will mark Soarin'. And then I'm going to mark that we did Guardians of the Galaxy 2 times because you can only do, so they don't have standby. So I did the virtual queue and then I bought the extra lightning lane because we really wanted to do it again and we got the same song twice, which was so annoying. So I have this Epcot ball. I don't remember what shop that's from. Maybe the Sticky Committee. Oh my god, why am I like so dumb today? We have an Epcot script from that same sheet for Soarin'. I'm losing my damn mind. Oh my god. We've got an airplane here to mark Soarin' around the world. Then for Guardians, I do have a Groot sticker from Some Little Thing. Put him there, looking real cute, cute, cute. Frozen Ever After. We will mark that next. It's the light blue, which works perfectly because this pattern has little snow on it, so that's really cute. We did Ratatouille, which we are in need of the dark blue for, and then we ate all the foods because food and wine. Pop the purple over here. Do a purple box. Cute, 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 cute. So for Frozen, I do have this Elsa, or that's Anna, from McPlans with the Frozen Ever After. For Remy, I do have this little Magic Band toucher thing from SPC. And then for all the foods, I have a plate here from Carly Plans. And I'll write in all the foods. So we did do Living with the Land. So I will put that over here. And then we also did Test Track. I really don't think this is in the right order, but like, we'll pretend. We will absolutely pretend. And then we did the Figment ride, which was like not that fun, but we did it. So we will mark it. We mostly spent a lot of time walking around eating, so that's why there's not like a ton to mark. So for Living with the Land, we do have this little buggy from SPC with the script from SPC. For Test Track, I've got a car from Carly Plans, as well as the Test Track script from SPC. And then for Figment, I thought this little Mickey rainbow would be cute. And then it's called Journey into Imagination. We went on Spaceship Earth, which is just like a classic for that park, obviously. I'm just gonna pop this in, I suppose. And then it was raining, which was annoying. I hated that for us. Just gonna use one of these like tiny flags. I don't really know what they're meant to be used for, but I can write rain on there. No problemo. And we watched Harmonious, which was beautiful as always. So for Spaceship Earth, I've got the Spaceship Earth icon from SPC with the script. For the rain, I've got this eye rolling emoji from Once More with Love, I think. And then for Harmonious, I've got these fireworks from SPC. On to Friday. It was my motherfucking birthday. So we have to mark that, obviously. Obviously. Put that in. We went to the Magic Kingdom and I got some Mickey waffles, which is clearly the priorities of the day. When's your birthday? It's the Magic Kingdom. So for my birthday, I have these purple Mickey balloons. For the Magic Kingdom, I do have it's from whatever shop that is. I think the Sticky Committee, not positive though. Another Magic Kingdom script. And then for the Mickey waffles. I do have a waffle, and I'm just gonna write Mickey. Okay. Light blue, purple. This is gonna go here. Need light blue, light blue, light blue. Did the Jungle Cruise. And then we did Snow White in her mine train, okay? I'm just gonna do some sticker surgery over here to make this fit. Ugh, that looks terrible, but the sticker will fix it, I promise. So for Jungle Cruise, I'm literally using this Mickey leaf because I thought, you know, nature. Then for Snow White, we do have a little Grumpy, and then Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. And we went on Space Mountain, so I've got the gold little buggy there from SPC. Then down here, we're gonna mark how we got stuck on the People Mover because it was an iconic moment of the day, truly. We went on Small World, because it is a small world after all. And then we went on Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay. So for Stuck on the People Mover, I'm just going to use this little map. For Small World, I have that like gold sparkly Small World sticker. And then I'm using another one of these Captain Jack Sparrows from SPC. Cutie. Had to cut his little rear end off. That's fine. Oh, I just poked myself. That hurt. Haunted Mansion is what we're gonna mark next. I'm just gonna use this because I'm really running out of stuff at this point. Haunted Mansion. The Laugh Floor, oh my god, I'm marking that bigger because it was just so funny. It was so funny, so funny, so funny. I did mark Space Ranger Spin merely because I had the script for it. And then I will mark our Flight. These are all washi strips. They're like really skinny, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna have to, okay, this is a three-parter because it's so long. Okay, so for Haunted Mansion, I'm just using this random book with a Mickey Mouse on it and the Haunted Mansion script. For Monsters, Inc., I've got Roz with the script. For Space Ranger Spin, of course, I have Buzz with the script. And then for the Flight, I just have a little airplane here from SPC. On to Saturday, the first thing I'm going to mark is that I slept in because your girl was exhausted, absolutely exhausted. And then we got Crumble, went to Panda Express. And got groceries. Okay, so for sleeping in, I've got a pillow from Carly Plans, as well as a sleep-in script from my shop in font 5 in gold. For Crumble, I've got this plate of cookies from SPC. For Panda, I've got the Chinese takeout box from Carly Plans. For HEB, I do have the heart grocery from SPC, or from Carly Plans, as well as a custom HEB script from my shop in font 6. Down here, I'm gonna mark that I did have a YouTube binge. This is getting really tricky because I'm really running out of things, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So YouTube binge. Guess I'll use another one of these because it's pretty much all I have. And then I did take a fat ass nap. But I don't really have anything fat to mark it with. So I'm gonna mark it with a little thing, even though it took 3 hours of my day. And then I did work. So we'll use a flag for work, per usual. So for YouTube binge, we've got the movie clapper from my shop in gold, as well as YouTube binge from my shop in gold. For nap, I've got the Scribble Moon from Carly Plans, as well as a nap script from SPC. Honestly, I think that's in matte bronze, but we're here. So for work, I've got a laptop from SPC, as well as a work script from my shop in font choice 5 in mid blue. And Sunday, the first thing I'm gonna mark is that it was me and Chris's 4-year dating anniversary, because that's cute, so I wanted to mark it. And then it was one of my best friends, Shanna. It was her birthday, so we will mark that. I will use this hexagon, which I literally never use these, to mark filming, I guess. And then I'm gonna use this little sliver here to mark laundry. Sure. So for the anniversary, I'm gonna use a little heart from Carly Plans. For Shanna's birthday, I'm gonna use this girl with black hair because she has like dark brown, almost black hair. And then I have a Shanna script from my shop in font 2. For filming, I have this camera from Carly Plans. I don't really know what happened to it, but it's here. Then a film script from my shop in font 6. And then for laundry, I do have the folded clothes from SPC, as well as a laundry script from my shop in font 5 in gold. Okay, and then we are gonna mark work with light blue, I guess. And then I used a whole ass half box, didn't I? Okay, we'll pop this in here. And for work, I do have a computer from Carly Plans, as well as a work script from my shop in font 5 in mid blue. And then for dinner with Andrea and Nick, I do have the fork and knife plate thingy mabobber, as well as a custom with the Reverts script from my shop in font 4. I'm gonna go fill everything in, and then we'll show you the finished spread. Well, as you guys could see, I fucked up and accidentally wrote Dumbo and Gaston there when this is supposed to be Walk on Space and Fireworks on the People Mover. So we love to see that. We love a royal fuck up. But this is the finished spread. I'm gonna get some washi to tape these clothes. I never was into the washi thing, so this is straight up the only thing I ever use it for is when I need to like show a spread with flaps that are like fresh and that I need to like mush them down for. So we have some lime green washi from SPC that I got in a D-stash box that I do sometimes use it for like scrapbooking or like to close an envelope. But overall, this is what I use it for because it does not damage the stickers. Or at least it has not thus far for me. So, that's what we do. That's how we roll. Can't wait to go ask Chris about this motherfucker because I am unsure what's going on. I don't know why he didn't like say anything to us. Okay, that's the finished spread. Here's all the stuff that's going into my sticker de-stash thing. I used 2 flags from that sheet. Used a little bit on that sheet, about half of that sheet. I used most of these sheets. There's some little deco and stuff, 1 box there. Yeah, 1 of each color underlay. But that is it, guys. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then, well, give it a thumbs down. Because either way, you're helping out my channel. Comment down below, subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys!